A little embarrassing. I'm working in Vancouver, a big venue, outdoors, sold out. Boss Skaggs came by. His manager goes, Boss Skaggs is a big fan of yours, Tim Allen. I go, well, great. And it's this huge venue. And I see, he's here. Yeah, he's playing tonight. I go, well, what, is there another venue? He goes, no. He goes, where are you playing? Are you in the amphitheater? I go, yeah, where's he? He's in the bar. And I went, oh, that would.
Come on.
Yeah.
The bar.
Yeah. Our bar, with 50 people drinking. He's in the lounge in the bar, Boss Skaggs. I went, oh.
It's a paying gig?
Yeah, it's a gig. I've done I've been on the road where I go to gigs that I see major freaking guys.
I once was in Vegas, and Gary Puckett and the Union Cap.
Well,
what do you mean? Well,
it's
they had 4 giant hits in 1968.
Yeah.
Do you remember 1968? I know you do.
It's Cars, Chevy. They made a great Camaro. Yeah.
What?
Chevy made a great Camaro in '68.
Oh my God! What is it with comics and cars? You and Leno and Seinfeld and what is this? I have no connection to cars. What is this comic car thing?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But did you see Newhart and Rickles do their bit on this?
No. Maybe I forgot.
Oh Christ, it's funny.
About what?
Rickles was dogging Newhart the whole time because they're best of friends.
That I knew.
What a loser he is.
Yeah.
And Newhart goes, yeah, it's tough, But the lounge worked good for you. Well, I was in the major. He was.
Rickles worked the lounges.
He worked the lounge, and Newhart was in the showroom.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
that makes sense.
He constantly mentioned it, and he goes, yeah, that's right, Don. But my wife and I would always see you out there in the lounge. We'd catch you after the big show, and we'd all have dinner. And then Rickles, I love those two together. I love those. That was a.
I love them together or separately. I mean, like when I was a kid, when Rickles was on The Tonight Show.
Loved it.
That was like occasion, especially if it was the summer when we could stay up. I feel like it was often that.
Jonathan Winters.
Because Johnny would come out to the West Coast in the summer, remember?
Yeah.
Like it was a big thing, The Tonight Show on the West Coast. And Rickles would come on, and it was like an occasion for the family to gather around the hearth that was the television, the Magnavox or whatever we were watching.
The hearth. And Jonathan Winters, brilliant pieces on The Tonight Show. Charles Grodin was brilliant.
Charles Grodin was a great talk show guest because he was the only one who would make Johnny uncomfortable.
I know, it looks like he didn't want to be there. Boy, how much longer
and would get into the paradox of Johnny Carson was he was the biggest star. To no matter who he was talking to, he was the biggest star, which is an odd sort of thing because the bigger star is asking the lesser star questions. But that's why Johnny was gracious on the show. At least.
The show.
He was like, oh, let's hear about you. I'm interested.
He was wonderful at that. Made you feel
absolutely.
It made you feel it was all about you.
Right.
He was really good at that.
He was also a giant thief. He stole the Answer Man.
And Lifesavers from
Lock, Stock, and Tomahawk from Steve Allen.
Right.
He stole Aunt Blabby, Lock, Stock, and Tomahawk, and made it into, his Aunt Blabby was Jonathan Winters, some other character that Jonathan Winters do. When Johnny used to get into the dress and the wig and do Aunt Blabby, he was just completely ripping off. He did it shamelessly. Johnny was a hard man.
What would it take to get back on doing concerts? Just too much prep for you?
A combination of things. One, I'm 70. I don't sleep well on the road.
Yeah.
And if you don't sleep well, you don't shit. If you don't shit...
Here we go. There we go.
I wasn't even going to go there.
Here we fucking go.
I wasn't even going to go there.
I just bought a new walker, so got that.
No, but
it's chrome. It's beautiful. It's an Hermes walker.
Also, the people who run hotels, I don't know what happened with that generation, but they're either stoned or they're disaffected or whatever, but they can't do simple things. And the hotels themselves, I'm talking about 5-star hotels. This was annoying using a private plane and 5-star hotels. There was still so much aggravation. with going on the road. I mean, I stayed at the Plaza Hotel, which they were so nice. They would black out the windows. They volunteered to do it. We heard Bill Sleeps Late. We'll do like the Elvis thing with the silver foil. Oh, I mean, they could not have been nicer. And then one time I stayed there and the TV didn't work and couldn't work. And they sent up an engineer and they couldn't get it to work. I was like, okay, I guessed TV, that could happen once. I'm not going to throw them under the bus. I stayed there the second time, TV didn't work again. I was like, you fucking people can't make a TV work in a 5-star hotel.
Well, it's difficult to explain. Make it seem like it's your fault. That's how to get to, television isn't as popular as it used to be.
And yet you have managed to have all these sitcoms, like in an era when they don't do it anymore. It's really...
But these days people literally go, what's ABC?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You literally have kids.
Oh, absolutely.
At my younger daughter.
What's television?
What's television?
Kind of.
They're like this.
Like, oh no,
is TV on here? Can I get it here? I take her to a movie because we love our movie night, and she's watching the movie like this. The movie's on, and I go, "Hey," she goes, "I got it." Like she's so used to this 7-second intervals on Instagram or Snatch Chat or whatever the hell she was, and she goes,
"Click dick, Tim."
Click.
It's called click dick.
I get it. I just don't. I don't know where it goes. And then the little one, my older one, is back to TV again a little bit. But I said this: the situation now is curious because I work at ABC, and it's all about what ABC can do for Hulu.
Yeah, sure.
And I said, so what? So. Why are we doing 8 episodes? It used to be 22.
Right.
And I get what sounds like this, but I'm sure they go, it's a complication of analysis. And it's serious people will sit down and go, just could you slow that down one more time? I think I heard the first part, Tim. It's simple. We have there's a matrix that we have that I feel so stupid. I thought, phew, I've got this.
That's funny.
And then I got a major player at one of my studio people. Its ship has sailed. It's a simpler system. People like this. And I snapped. It was when I was helping SAG and the AFL. The unions, all of us were talking about this strike. And I was involved in this. I said, just outline, we're not trying to get more money, we're just trying to get what's coming to us. But you've taken away residuals and all this. It's simple, the ship has sailed.
Nothing better than getting a good comic mad about something.
It is.
It really is like the best thing you can do.
Is get them angry.
Get a good comic mad about something.
Well, I still say
and
this.
It just something takes over.
You've been to Vegas many times. You say, gambling is only good for the casinos. There's one guy, because I don't gamble, and the guy...
Just like self-help books are only good for the self-help authors.
The author, right.
They do fantastic.
The guy in Vegas, I was up at like 3 a.m. with John Fox, and we were running around downstairs, and I go, people screaming at craps. And I told one of the guys, teach me craps. And he goes, that's like showing somebody how to do heroin. He goes, if you don't have any interest in it, you're better off just giving the doorman $100.